Good evening, friends, fellow Singaporeans. Welcome to tonight's rally for the Chua Chu Kang GRC. But I'm sure there are many of you who are from other constituencies as well. Please feel equally welcome. We welcome you just as much as those of you who are from Chua Chu Kang. I hope that you will bring our message back to your friends and relatives who can't come tonight. Our speakers will have many of our plans listed. We may have spoken about it at past rallies. You may or may not have heard of our plans, but for all the issues that we are going to bring up tonight, please inform your friends, your relatives about it. Because the newspaper, the TV is not going to cover for us. The BAP will talk nonsense, they will cover it and report it. But all the good plans have very little coverage on TV and in the newspaper. So we rely on you, good people of Chua Chu Kang. Help us to pass the message to your neighbors, alright, to your friends, and everywhere. Whilst I'm still waiting for some of our speakers to arrive, because they are all working very hard, covering every block of flat, going to meet all the residents in all the respective constituencies. So please bear with us. They are on the way here, and when they arrive, they will be introduced and we shall carry on. But meanwhile, I'd like to share with you some of the recent speeches by the PAP candidates. And in particular, I would like to address what Mr. Lim Swee said. He said that if opposition is voted into parliament, we will have a rojak government. Do you believe that? I'm ashamed that a person of this ministerial capacity can use such words. I am ashamed that he can say such things. What does he mean when he says there's rojak government? In other words, come the 7th of May, when people of Singapore vote in 2 GRC, 3 GRC, 4 GRC or 5 GRC, then suddenly the government becomes rojak, right? No such thing, right? I assure you that come election day, even if 5 GRCs of opposition candidates are voted in, the government will carry on as usual. Our efficient police force, dedicated police force, will carry on with their work. Our customs officers, our immigration officers will carry on efficiently and with much dedication, manning the immigration counters all around Singapore. And I can assure you the doctors and nurses in all the hospitals will carry on doing the work with dedication for you. And the civil service, the clerks in the HDB office. That is probably, they'll be introduced, don't worry. Okay. The government will carry on as usual, alright? Everyone will be back in the post, carrying the job with dedication and efficiency. We are very sure of that. No rojak government will suddenly come to Singapore overnight. When Mr. Lim Swee says that we are going to have a rojak government, he is actually very divisive. He divides Singaporeans by saying so. That means with opposition in parliament, they will go and create trouble. They will go and turn the government into rojak. No. We are responsible opposition. Our opposition candidates are here to serve the people. We are loyal to Singapore. We don't want trouble in Singapore. We are here to offer our lives and our services for Singapore. We are loyal Singaporeans also. We don't want rojak government. And when Mr. Lim says that we have rojak government, he is belittling you. 他看不起你们。他的意思就是说，你们没有头脑，你们不会选择一个好的政府。He belittling you. He thinks you have no intelligence to vote for the right government for Singapore. What's wrong with having opposition in Singapore? Many years ago, before Mr. J.B. Jeyaretnam broke the one-party rule in the Anson by-election in 1981, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew says, even if one opposition is voted to parliament, we'll scare all the investors away. Has that happened? No. We have, unfortunately, only 2 opposition in parliament so far. Alright? But I hope that this watershed election will show something to the world that we in Singapore, our electorate, are intelligent and smart enough to make the right choice. Alright, I would like to now call upon our first speaker, Mr. Chris Neo. Mr. Chris Neo is leading the Jurong GRC team. I'm sure you all know who is he by now, his credentials, his qualifications. He will make a good MP for you. Mr. Neo.